Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Building an Empire on Estancia Lapacho. Um, we're just going to be looking at some basic farming today, just the daily operations. You can see here that we are loading up a full pallet of wool from our sheep onto our trailer, and you see what happens if you don't load it properly onto the pallet loader. It just flies off and goes all crazy. So we'll just try our best to pick this up and stick it on the trailer, and then we'll get ready for the next load. And there we go. So continuing with our night farming operations, we are now fertilizing our oat field so we can maximize the yield on our crop. And since I enjoy night farming so much, we're going to install these lights in and around our farm area so we can see various pieces of equipment. It's hard to find your way around in the dark, so we'll just place these lights here and we'll light up the farmland. And as the sun begins to rise, we will clean up what's happening here with our sheep. We do have it on 120 times speed just to get through the nighttime. So we'll just switch that back to real time so that we can farm during the day. All right, so let's just quickly have a look at our egg pallets here to see how these are working. I think there's a small problem because I put four of them in the square at one time. It's randomly assigning egg boxes to different cartons. So what I wanted was actually just to fill up one full one and put them on the trailer one at a time. So I think I'll have to take three of those out, but we'll wait till some of them get full and we'll sell the eggs. And you can see here that I was correct. The chickens are randomly assigning egg cartons to the egg pallets in no particular order. One of them has 5 cartons in it, one of them has 2, another one has 1, the other one is completely empty. So I think what I'll do is I'll sell all of these eggs and we'll start over and we'll just put one pallet in there at a time so that they only have one place to go. All right, so enough about the eggs. Let's switch over to our harvester and our farming equipment here. We'll start harvesting these oats. We'll get the tipper in place as well as the baler and the bale trailer because we're going to be baling a whole lot of hay. Looks like we're going to be buying some horses maybe later on in this episode. We'll get to that later. But first, I like to proactively plan ahead. So before we buy the horses, we're going to make sure that we have enough straw, hay, and oats for the horses. So it doesn't make sense to purchase them before you have all that stuff. So let's get this done first. All right, so we're going to go with the large horse paddock here. It's $95,000, holds 16 horses. So we're going to do that. First, we're going to do a little bit of landscaping. We're going to smooth out all of the edges to make it manageable so we can drive our equipment up and down to and from the horse paddock here. Okay, so now that the landscaping is done, I've already went ahead and pre-purchased all of the equipment that we're going to need for the horses. But first, let's go and buy some horses. So we'll just mosey on over here to the animal purchase portion of the horse paddock. And these are our different horses. I don't know what kind they are. I'm not really a horse guy. It's just part of the game. So I think we're just going to go with, I don't know. Let's go with these chestnut horses. We'll buy two of these. There we go. So we bought two horses. They were $5,000 each. So let's have a look and see what they're doing. They're just walking around here. Yay, horses. All right, so let's give these horses some water. We'll just loaded up our water trailer here. We'll see that they have nothing. So we've got horses, we have all the equipment. Now we just have to feed them. So we need water, straw, oats, and hay. So let's start with the water. There is a water tank already on our farm, so we're just going to drive on over and fill it up. All right, that was quick. Let's just park this over by the water thing. I can never remember which one is which. Yeah, it's not that one. I think the water tank is, the water trough is over here. We should be able to, should give you an option to overload as soon as we back up to it here. So we'll just see if this works. What's happening? Not giving me the trigger. And this is it here. I think we should have the option to overload. There we go. It's filling up now. This is more like horses for dummies. So never used, I've never had horses on a farm before, so this is all new to me. So hopefully we can learn together. So we'll just leave this water trailer here and then we'll get the rest of what we need. All right, so we'll just back up to our tipper now, and we'll go over to the silo and get some oats. After the harvest, we have a few 100,000 pounds of oats, so we should be good for horse food for a while. The money situation's okay. We don't need to sell anything, so we'll just load this up and then feed the horsies. All right, so now these horses need a bed of straw to, I don't know why. If anyone knows why horses need beds of straw, please leave a comment. Like I said, I'm not a horse guy, don't really care. This is just for the benefit of the game. So we're going to attach our bale spike here. You can see we've got a stockpile of bales. We should be good for straw beds for the foreseeable future. This should be relatively easy. I think we just have to stab a bale and bring it on over to that machine over there. And success. The bale of hay is in the straw blower, or the bale of straw is in the straw blower. I think now we just have to attach to it and then turn it on and blow some straw into this horse paddock here. Let's see how this works. So we'll open the door, I guess. Okay. And then we will overload. What's happening here? Oh, here we go. Right button and Y to blow the straw all over the horse paddock. Let's do that. There we go. Wow, fantastic. All right, so now there's a bed of straw. All right, so you can see the last thing we need is hay. So hay, let's go get some hay. All right, so now we filled up our loading wagon with the hay that we had stored in the barn. It was lucky that we had that. We will have to get some more. Hay is just basically tedded grass, so we'll mow and cut some more grass, and then we'll ted that, and we'll store a lot more hay in there, just depending on how many horses we have. But all we have to do is back this hay wagon up to the feeding trough and then load it in, and then that's that. We are should be at all 100%. Okay, so here are our horses, Todd and Zeke. I think we have the option to rename, but I think we'll just keep them like this. Now, we do have to ride these horses in order to train them. You can see that it's currently at 5% and we're at 0% for the daily riding. So you can actually hop inside these horse paddocks, hit the X button to ride your horses, and it will slowly train them. What I found is it's actually roughly 5 minutes of real gameplay time to train the horses, and then at midnight they will roll over to a higher percentage, and then when you get to 100 you can sell them. Now, we did pay 5 grand each for these horses, and now they're only worth 29.75 each. So it does benefit you to ride their horses, because after they're worth their maximum amount, which should somewhere around $50,000, you can actually sell them and then make money that way. So we'll probably look at doing that, and we'll probably buy some more horses later on. Okay, that about wraps it up for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, as well as hit that notification button so you can be alerted every time we upload new videos. For now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.